How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. I really like doing these reviews on these welders. Companies reach out to me because I've done so many reviews on welders and ask me to review welders for them because a lot of you out there want affordable welders, and what I like is these very affordable welders. Do the reviews and show you how they work so you can decide whether you want to purchase one or not. This is the MIG 250D. This machine right here is a 220 machine. Now, if you watch my videos a little while back, I did another video for these guys, the same welders. They've sent me out. This is the third one they've sent me out. They're really good machines. Actually, my neighbor has this, the smaller one, the 110 welder, the same one as this. He come over, he liked it. He's using it in his shop. He loves this little welder. Now, this is a bigger one. This is a bigger version of that. This is the 220 one. So you're going to need 220 power in your shop to run this welder. This welder, we got everything set out on the table here you're going to get with it. Now, this thing will stick weld, MIG weld. This is a gas welder or Flux-Core welder. All the wires and tips you need for this is right here on the table. You get your torch, your MIG torch right here. You're going to get, this is for your gas, if you're going to run gas, because you can run gas in this welder also. But if you're just getting started out, I'm going to suggest going with Flux-Core. That's what I use in my shop. I like running the Flux-Core. You're going to get your ground wire, and then you're going to get, this is for your arc welding. So we can arc weld with this, or we can MIG weld with this thing. Pretty cool little setup. I'm going to get it all set up here on the table. Now, what's really cool about this machine, if you turn this thing around to this side over here, you can open it up. And I've already set in some wire in here. You don't get any wire with it when you get it, but I got some 030 in here, got it set up for that. I'm going to get the wire run and everything. What's really cool is you can put an 8-pound or 11-pound roll on this, and this machine's going to last you pretty much forever. I mean, if you're a hobbyist or just working in your shop like me, if you get a big old 10 or 11 pound roll, put on this thing, it's going to last you a really long time. Mine lasts almost forever. In the front here is where you're going to hook all your lines in, and you want to make sure you get your polarity right. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in here. If you're going to run Flux-Core, they got a way to set it up for Flux-Core. If you're going to use gas, this is how you want to set it up. If you're going to use the stick welder on this, this is how you want to set it up. This is really simple. It's not a bad machine. So far, I've been pretty easy to set it up. And it does come with an owner's manual. I would suggest reading it and understanding it before you get started. I just give you the basics in the video. Pretty simple little machine, though. We're going to go ahead and set it up, get our everything set up. We're going to do a little bit of MIG welding with it, and we're going to see how it works. All right, when you get your welder, you're going to have a couple of these little spools here, and these are going to go right in here. And one of them is going to have knurling on the inside. It's like a little rigid piece. And then the ring in here is a little rigid. And that one you're going to use for your Flux-Core. And I use the 0.08 in there. And I'm using a 0.30 wire. So if you're going to run 0.30, you want the 0.08 in there. And get the one that's got the little knurling. It's got little grooves in there. It's hard to see, but you'll get it. So we're going to go ahead and set our machine up here and get our torch wired in here and see if we can do some welding. So now on this machine here, you're going to be able to stick weld, lift TIG weld, gas weld, or Flux-Core weld. And it also has T2 and T4. So what T2 and T4 means is when you pull the trigger in T2, it will just come out and stop when you let go of the trigger. In T4, you pull the trigger, and then it'll keep putting the wire out until you pull the trigger again. That's for them long welds. Okay, I have my machine set up for Flux-Core. Make sure you get your polarity right, and if you have any questions, just open up your little door and go to that panel on the side and make sure you do it. If you're using gas, or you're going to use Flux-Core, or you're going to use it for stick welding, make sure you set it up the polarity right on the front. So we're all set up. We're going to get ready to weld a little bit. And I know you guys, probably a lot of you guys that watch my videos all the time, you know this shop was never really wired up for 220. Every welder we've ever done had been 110. Well, I finally got the shop wired up to where we can review 220 welders. It's been a job here at the homestead. It's been really rough. Lots of work going on because we've been trying to take care of the roads for the people, and yeah, a lot of snow. So I'm really happy to get this video done. So let's get to welding. Boy, this is a fun welder to use. No issues with this thing. Dial it in, get it to your liking, and put down some beads. This thing is amazing. I'll tell you what, I have a Hobart welder that I've had for many years, and this thing welds just as good as my Hobart, if not better. I'm telling you, this thing welds really good. I am really surprised at how nice it put down them beads. That was the first time I ever used this machine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the machine set up to do some stick welding. And I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm sure if you watch my channel all the time, you know I'm not a stick welder. I'm basically a hobbyist, a guy who just wants to work in his shop and maybe weld up a few things. This is pretty cool. Let's try it out with that stick welder. Alright, I told you guys I wasn't much of a stick welder, but it will stick weld. If you're a stick welding guy, this guy's going to do the job. I'm sure of it. It's got plenty of power to do whatever you need to do. The nice thing about this machine is it does take the place of quite a few machines in your shop. If you have a stick welder, well, you got a stick welder here. If If you have a MIG welder, well, you got a MIG welder here. This thing will gas weld, it'll flux core weld, lift TIG weld. You can actually spool weld with this machine too. And it's definitely an all-around great little machine for a shop, especially if you're working on them tractors or something on the homestead. This thing's going to do the job. So I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. If you're interested in one, just come over and check them out. You're starting out fresh, you want a good welder, this is probably going to be a good welder for you. I like it a lot. It actually MIG welds just as good or better than my Hobart. So I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. If you're interested in one, check them out. So I'd like to tell everyone thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.